Dundalk Middle School. This is Kara.
And Ephraim.
Bringing you your morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Tuesday, February 28th, 2017, a day. Today in history. In 1953, Watson and Crick discovered the chemical structure of DNA. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated. Today's quote is by Beyonce. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I only have to follow my heart and concentrate on what I want to say to the world. I run my world.
Let's go to the newsroom to check on the weather and sports.
It was 38 degrees this morning. We can expect some rain today and reach a high of 60 degrees. Here is what the remainder of the week. What's happened in Hollywood? Hollywood had the Oscars Sunday evening. It turned out to be a very exciting evening. La La Land was announced as Best Picture. They even came up on stage for their acceptance speech. Then someone came up on stage and announced that the wrong envelope had been given to the announcers. The real winner for Best Picture was Moonlight. This accounting firm responsible for the year's Oscars is showing how to handle your mistakes. They had taken full blame for the mistake and give it to public apologies. Now back to you, Karen.
Thanks, Ryan. The DMS yearbook staff are looking for your selfies, baby pictures, and personal quotes for this year's yearbook. They may be given to Miss Bullock in room 106 or submitted at dundalkyearbook@gmail.com. All submissions are due by March 17th. You can still order a yearbook. Forms can be found in room 106 or the main office. You can also order online at ybpay.lifetouch.com. Use 106-8117 as your code. All orders must be placed by April 3rd.
The PBIS Hoot Cart will be open every Wednesday during the lunch shift. Bring your hoots to redeem them for cool Hoot merchandise. The Hoot Cart will open 7 minutes into lunch and close within the last 7 minutes of lunch.
Attention students, stop by our library to check out this year's Black Eyed Susan nominated books. If you read 3 or more of them by the end of March, you will be invited to a pizza lunch in the library.
DMS is having a Texas Roadhouse fundraising night tonight from 4 until 9 p.m. Get a flyer here at school to take with you to the Texas Roadhouse on Merritt Boulevard. If you show the flyer, 10% off your order will be given to DMS for student activities.
Sweet Frog on Wise Avenue is having another fundraiser for DMS on March 6th from 1 until 9 p.m. Take a flyer from school there and turn it in as you place your order. DMS will receive 20% of your order total for student activities.
The following students need to report to the library lab after announcements. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Kaylin Bright, Morgan Bryant, Xavier Cheatham, Joshua Cropper, Shayla Farr, Alicia Lacey, Jordan Lambert, Veronica Lazaraki, Evelina Lono, Ajit Magar, Tara Mason, Brianna McCarthy, Nais McFadden, Eric Miller, Rasheen Pitts, Marilyn Quadria, Gilmore Quazo Zinagia.
The following students need to report to the library after announcements. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Govinda Bujel, Andrew Brown, Octavia DeBerry, Desiree Ellers, Kanaya Gutti, Vara Jackson Garcia, Emiri Johnson, Ashay Johnson, Kenneth Johnson, Joa Mangeko, Rosel Mejia, Paola Melina Avila, Anuj Manjur, Jerome Patterson, Micaiah Payne, Christian Thorpe, Anthony Tazzulo, and Jamila Winstead.
The following students need to report to the library after announcements. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Joaquin Ramos Sereno, Isabel Rashid, Sadie Reyes Aguilera, Michelle Rickard, Kenson Rivera, Gabriel Rosado Tirardo, Christopher Salarzo, Ashley Santos, Justin Sewell, Brianna Smith, Deontay Simone, Joel Sostre, Malik Tyler, and Michael Unger.
Wednesday's drama club rehearsal is mandatory. Students that miss this rehearsal without a written note from a parent or guardian may be recast for the musical. Thursday's rehearsal is only for the main characters and anyone auditioning for a music solo.
Words of wisdom. Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Kara with a few words of wisdom. Most of us want to be liked and appreciated by others. We want to have friends who love and respect us. We want our parents and teachers and coaches to like us too. It feels good to be well liked, don't you think? Listen to what Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, great American author and speaker, has to say about being liked. Getting people to like you is only the other side of liking them. In other words, when we make an effort to be kind and showing others what we like about them, they will usually like us in return. Sounds like the golden rule again, doesn't it? We could say, like others as you would have them like you. Today, look for the good in yourself and others. With something to think about, this is Kara. Make it a great day, and at the truth is yours. Here's Mr. Barish.
Good morning, Team DMS. I want to remind all students and staff that tonight is our big fundraising night at Texas Roadhouse. Dundalk Middle School's PTSA for this evening from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Again, all purchases will come back to Dundalk Middle School. Again, 10% of all meals purchased tonight between 4 and 9 will go back to the Dundalk Middle School PTSA, which in turn supports our students for initiatives and activities. Please make sure that you come and you bring the flyer with you. Encourage parents, family, relatives. Food is excellent at Texas Roadhouse, and it's a great opportunity to support our school, our PTSA, and of course all of the money goes to our students and funds and activities for our students. Students, please keep in mind as we continue moving forward with our third quarter, we only have a couple weeks left after this week. So it's very important, students, that you are focusing on academic excellence. You're checking your grades on BCPS 1. You are monitoring them. You're talking with your teachers, having meetings with them, scheduling opportunities to redo some assignments, making sure you are keeping up with your work, 1, and 2, if you need additional support, you're, again, meeting with your teachers or going to coach class. It is very important that you're doing that. Also, again, students, you need to remember that if you're outside of the classroom, not in the classroom, during instruction, you must have a pass. Again, you must have a pass, and walking out of a classroom without a pass is not an option. Students who continue to do that, their parents will be called in to come in for required parents conference, and those students will either be going home or going into ALC for an in-school suspension. It's one thing if you get upset or angry, but we need to make sure we learn strategies to cope with that and handle ourselves in a responsible manner. It's a reminder to teachers that we are having a leadership team meeting after school in the library at 3 o'clock. Looking forward to meeting with you at that point. And also want to congratulate our students who've already met their growth targets in both math and reading on the MAP assessment. You will be invited to a math incentive field day coming in March, so it's very exciting. We still have some makeups in MAP testing, but I've been very impressed with our students' hard work and dedication. I'll be sharing more results with you. Actually, the results I have now that don't include all the makeups are that 64.9, we'll round that to 65% of our math students hit their math target in math, and right now we're at 70.4 in ELA reading. So hopefully we'll at least get to 71 in reading, and I'm even hoping in math we can get up another point or two. But very impressed with the hard work and effort of our students, and also with our great job that our teachers have done. So it's a team effort.